Hey guys, this is Chuck Gonzales. Thank you very much for attending this Zoom chat today. So I'm definitely here to help, and let's get right to business. So as you know, I wanted to make a post on how to develop more passive revenue for your CrossFit boxes, how to generate more revenue, how to create some time freedom and money freedom for your CrossFit boxes. And on some of the websites that I've gone to, I've seen that people just really have questions about how to generate revenue, how to bring more clients in, how to retain clients, what marketing strategies are working, what advertising tactics are working, should you use social media, what should your referral bonuses be, and what else? What kind of offerings do you have? Do you offer just CrossFit, small groups, personal training, kids, corporate wellness? Do you have speaking opportunities? You know, there's a lot of different things that we do that I would like to share with you that hopefully will help you guys out in your business. So thanks again for just taking time here. I'm not going to take up too much of your guys' valuable time, but maybe about 30 minutes or so. We'll see, or until Becca gets tired of me talking. Becca's our director of guest services over here. I highly recommend everybody have a director of guest services to run your business, because your business is now no longer a hobby. And if you consider your hobby of CrossFit to be your business, then you're not fully in and you're not going to succeed either. You guys need to get away from thinking that this is just a hobby, something that you're having a lot of fun at, and understand that now is the time to transfer your intention of hobby into the business realm. And not a lot of people have experience doing that or are comfortable doing that. Are you comfortable trying to make a sale for your business? Are you comfortable telling somebody about the value of your business and asking them for $150, $190, $200 a month for a 6 or a 12-month contract? You're going to have to learn to be comfortable at asking for sales. I'd like to ask you guys a question. What are you in business for, and what are you in the business of? Why did you choose to get involved in business? It's probably along the same lines as my wife Shelly and I got involved in business 11 years ago for me, and let's see, about 13 years ago for her. It was fun. It was a great way to live a lifestyle, to be healthy. And then we decided that we could probably make a pretty good income at this ourselves and have the kind of time freedom and money freedom that we wanted. So we opened up a studio, and it's been just a wonderful struggle for the last 5 years. Maybe you guys are new. Maybe you guys have been in business for a while. Regardless of if you're a 10-year veteran, you have your own professional training student, your own staff, or you're brand new, you're going to struggle. And it's just how you deal with that struggle, which is going to ensure if you guys are going to be around in the future or if you guys are going to fold and get tired of it, because this is a hard business. This is a very difficult business when it's not a necessity for our clients. This business that we offer is not a necessity, right? We're not doctors. We're not auto mechanics. This is really a luxury that people have. Now, is it becoming like a necessity for that people need to exercise because they're so overweight and out of shape? Yes, it is. But for right now, our personal training services and our CrossFit services, it's really not a need. It's not gonna put food on their tables. It is going to help them feel better. It is going to help them perform better. But get used to it that these people are going to want to, if they're going to cut their bills and stop spending so much cash, what's the first thing that they're going to want to get rid of? They're going to want to get rid of their exercise program, most likely. That's the truth of the matter, too. We're not making this up, especially when it comes to personal training. People will invest for themselves as long as they are able to. What are you in the business of? You know what I'm in the business of? I'm in the business of repeat transactions. We are in the business of repeat transactions. If you think about it, that is true for us, that is true for you, that is true for every fitness professional and every business professional. You're in the business of repeat transactions. Now, are you in the business of changing lives also? Absolutely. Are you in the business of personal training? Are you in the business of CrossFit? Yes, you are. However, you are in the business of having those clients that put food on your table come back month after month. And to ensure that they're coming back month after month, you guys have to wow the socks off of them. So know that you guys are in the business of repeat transactions, and don't forget that. Why are you guys doing what you do in the first place? Is it a hobby? Or is it something that you're passionate about? I don't care. Big deal. If you're passionate about that, that's going to get you through the first 2 years, all right? Go ahead and watch a married couple that just gets married for the first time that are still real passionate about, about life and love and all that thing, all right? Wait about 30 years and show me the passion then. Passion is only going to get you about this far in business. After your passion exhausts itself, then you guys are going to have to dig deep and try to find the kind of person that you are in order and become the person that you need to be to make your business extremely successful. For me, that was becoming a task-oriented person, which Becca can attest to I'm still working on, right? I hate details. I try to delegate everything that I can and just focus what I'm working on and try to get rid of the bottlenecks in the business. Unfortunately, what I found is that I'm the biggest bottleneck in the business, and that kind of drives Becca and some other people pretty crazy oftentimes. But regardless, why do you guys do what you do? Think about that. What else I want you guys to think about is how can you be the best in the world? When I say that, I'm not talking from an egotistical standpoint. What can you be the best in the world at? Can you be the best CrossFit coach in the world? Sure. Is that going to take away anything from Katie Hogan? Is that going to take anything from Rob Orlando? Or is that going to make you feel as if you're 10 times better than those other CrossFit coaches are? No. I just want you to believe that you have the ability to become the best CrossFit coach or personal trainer or whatever you want to be in the world. You guys need to find something that you firmly believe that you can be the best in the world at. What can we be the best in the world at? We believe that we can be the best in the world at combining personal training and CrossFit services. See, when we first started out, we were Pacific Personal Training. And let me tell you guys, personal training pays the bills. So if you're not offering personal training right now to your clients, or you are, and maybe it's like 25, 30 bucks a session because you think that's all that they're going to afford to invest in, forget about it, you guys. Start believing in yourselves and start charging what you guys are worth. Not what you guys think you are worth, what you guys are worth. Our sessions run anywhere from 70, what do we got? 78, 76, 74, and 72 per hour. Those are for our sessions. Personally, I'll share this, guys, with you. My rates are a little bit higher. I'm $100 an hour. I don't have any problem charging $100 an hour to my clients for those people that can afford it. That is a huge revenue generator. You guys want to know how to start generating revenue? Offer personal training inside of your box. We call ours a studio. I'm not big on the whole box thing. There's just too many boxes out there. We like to be a studio. We've always been a studio ever since we opened back in 2008. Offer personal training. What should you start off your personal class or personal training rates at? I would say $65 per session minimum. That's $65 a session. We offer one-on-one private training. We offer duet training, and we offer small group training. Small group, not really that big of a generator for us. I don't remember the last time we had a small group. Duets are going great. We have 60-minute sessions, and we have 30-minute sessions too. 30-minute sessions we got from our great friend, idea from our great friend down in Texas, Brett Gallagher. Brett is awesome down there. He owns Fitness U. The 30-minute sessions, we charge 50% of our 1 hour sessions. So if you're paying $76 for 16 sessions, you're going to pay, what does that come out to? $38 for for our 30-minute sessions. So that's one way that you can generate revenue. Now, how can you make that work for you? There's a couple of different ways that you can make personal training work for you inside of your CrossFit box. One of the ways is to make it specific towards CrossFit. You can have one-on-one CrossFit where you can teach the 9 fundamental movements, the air squat, deadlift, clean snatch, jerk, overhead squat, all that stuff in a one-on-one setting. People will love that because they're going to get really frustrated pretty quickly when they're practicing their 400th clean and they're not getting that triple extension, or they're not making contact, or they're still not able to crease their hip down below the knee. They will invest in themselves. People take CrossFit very, very seriously. Those that are into it and want to compete, they're going to want to invest in themselves. And if they're already spending $150, maybe that $76 is a little bit out of their price range, but they sure will do it with a friend. They sure will do it with a buddy to come on in and pay $36, $38 per session and have your expert guidance. And you guys are experts now. Remember, you are not hobby enthusiasts now. You guys are experts in the industry. Think of yourselves as experts and charge what you are worth. There are people that will invest in your services. The other way that you can make it work, and this has worked very well for us, is I'm going to tell you about upsells and downsells. When somebody comes in for a CrossFit, sometimes they're appropriate for CrossFit. See, we're really exclusive. Sometimes they're not appropriate for CrossFit. We had a lady come in a week ago. She wanted to take our CrossFit class. She was not in our demographic. Our demographic is probably much like yours. It's a little bit younger demographic. Those people that can have the ability to deadlift, that ought to be deadlifting. But this lady was, a little bit older, kind of deconditioned, hadn't done anything for about 3 years. She just wanted to jump right into classes. Can we offer her an on-ramp program? Yes, but that doesn't start till next month. She wanted to jump on board right now. So I have somebody wanting to throw money at me for service. I needed to provide her a service. So I guided her and I gave her the upsell of personal training. So now she has a one-on-one coach to help guide her through the on-ramp process, which is exactly what she wanted. Then her goal will be to transition into CrossFit. Now, what about a downsell? Our businesses, CrossFit Hillsboro and Pacific Personal Training, are two businesses in one roof. So we have CrossFit over here, and over here where you can't see, we have personal training, Pacific Personal Training, which is how we started back in 2008. So when somebody is interested in personal training, sometimes their socks are blown off by our rates. They're like, holy cow, $76 an hour, I can't afford that. That's when we talk to them about our 30-minute sessions for 50% of that price. And if that's too much, that's when we even talk to them about CrossFit. And if they're coming in for personal training, they're doing so for a few reasons. They may not believe that they're ready for CrossFit. And if they are, if we believe through our functional movement screens and our assessments that we do that they can actually do CrossFit, then we might suggest CrossFit for them. But at the very least, we'll downsell them from our 1-hour sessions to our 30-minute sessions, which is great. Becky, you don't have to be so quiet. She's like trying to tiptoe around everything. Oh, she's taking over our rent check. Yay. God. Man, if you guys are thinking of opening up in a box, definitely know your numbers. I wanted to talk to you about a little bit later. But let's address it now, since Becca has taken our $3,400, $3,500 a month rent check over for 4,500 square feet. Can you guys capture that amount? Can you guys capture, excess of that amount, a huge excess of that amount? Can you guys be lucrative? Can you guys continue to invest in your studio, making the upgrades, keeping the place clean? Can you guys be profitable? Know your numbers, and just don't focus on some kind of hocus pocus voodoo intention that everything is just magically going to happen and everything is going to be happy. You're okay, I'm okay, because it's not. This takes a ton of work, you guys. This takes human resources. This takes marketing. It takes advertising. It takes constant networking. It takes partnerships. It takes management. It takes leadership. It takes direction. It takes coaching. This business is tough. Okay, moving on. So now that you know, or you might even think about what you can be the best in the world at, what is really going to separate you? What separates you? Are you simply riding the wave of CrossFit right now? Because this rising tide of CrossFit is raising all of the ships going up. So it doesn't matter what the quality of this CrossFit box is. CrossFit itself is very popular, so this little guy is going to continue to raise up here. And even if he's not the best box or doesn't have the best coaches, he's raising right now just as equally as fast as this box over here, like Central CrossFit in Dallas. Those guys are remarkable, like NorCal with Jason Khalipa. Those guys are incredible. All of the boxes are rising right now because we are giving our guests exactly what they're asking for. And that's it. We're not giving them what we think that they need. What we think that they need is core strength, hamstring flexibility, hamstring mobility, mobility in the glutes and the gastroc, core strength, core development, equality in pushing strength and pulling strength. I mean, you name it. There's lots of stuff that people need, but they are asking for CrossFit for different reasons. For the community, they're asking for CrossFit for the results. They're getting tired of their Globo gyms, right? And they want to be part of a community. These guys are literally knocking down your door to throw money at you guys. Give them what they are asking for. You can give them what they need, but don't give them what you think they need, I think that people need a huge amount of nutritional counseling every single day, but I'm not harping on my clients every single day about, were you paleo? Were you 90% paleo? Paleo schmaleo. So what really separates you? If you can figure out what separates you or how you want to be different, then great, roll with that. Laser focus in on that. That is going to be a revenue generator for you. What separates us is personal training and CrossFit coming in under one roof. I mean, certainly our education. I'll share with you guys my education. I'm sharing it not to boast, but just to tell you what it is. And I'm certainly not the best CrossFit coach out there. I'm a certified strength and conditioning specialist with the NSCA. I'm a former personal trainer with the American Council on Exercise, a functional movement screen expert, a CrossFit coach, a USAW weightlifting coach. I have to stop recording. Hi there. Who is that?
Hey, it's Daniel Griffin. How are you?
Hi. Tell me your name again.